Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the DIYguy.net. Alright, today we got a 2001 Dodge Ram 2500. This is the 5.9 24 valve Cummins. This is a northern truck, so what ended up happening is the U-bolt on the rear end here has rotted off and broke. So we're going to replace the U-bolts and the bottom plates for the rear end today. Alright, so coming underneath, right here is one side of our U-bolt. As you can see, it is not connected down here to the bottom plate. Here's the other side going up and over the leaf spring pack, and then this one should come down here. But you can see it got very thin with the corrosion from the northern salt and liquid calcium stuff, and then ended up snapping. So we're going to go ahead and replace it. So what we're going to do is just cut this other one on all four sides and be able to drop the plate off the bottom and the U-bolts up the top. Go around back, do the same thing. So when getting your U-bolts in, you'll see these little notches on top of your spring pack. That's where they need to sit, right there, and they'll lock in. So now that we have both U-bolts in, we can go ahead and down the bottom and put the plate on, the washers, and the nylon locking nuts. So we grab our bottom plate. You'll see it's got a curve here that needs to go with the orientation of the rear end. That up, put our flat washer on, and our nylon locking nut. So here's what it should look like. We got all four flat washers on, and for the nylon locking nuts, we'll grab a 15/16 deep socket and we'll slowly start tightening it up even on both sides, while also going up on top and checking to make sure our top of our U-bolt is in the notch of that leaf spring pack. All right, we got the front pretty close. We'll go ahead and tighten the back. Alright, so now that we got them snugged, they're all snugged down. The bracket is sitting nicely against the rear end. We also got the top in our dished out notches in the top of the leaf springs. We're ready to torque this down. The lighter GVW says 110. The heavier one says 125, as you'll see right here. We got a torque. This side is done. See, we got all four snug down tight. Bracket sitting nicely on the rear end housing or tube, and then it goes up, and I'll show you the notch up on top, what it looks like up there. All right, so at the top, like I said, make sure your U-bolt is sitting in the notch on the top of your leaf spring pack, as this one is here. The notch is right here and here. This side's in it, the back side's in it. So that's it for the driver's side. We'll go ahead and repeat the process on the passenger side. All right, that's it for the passenger side. We got all four torqued down the proper specification. The bracket is sitting on the rear end tube as it should, and we have it in the notches at the top. We'll go ahead and show you that real quick. Side, you can see we got the U-bolts inside the notch on the spring pack on inside and outside. It's torqued down, so that side is good to go. All right, so here is our driver side we did. That was the one that rusted. I cut those three. As you can see, they were getting pretty thin. I didn't even have to cut much to get the driver side set off. This was the passenger side. As you can see, these were much thicker. These side must have been replaced. These looked like 5/8 U-bolts, where these are probably 9/16 U-bolts. I ended up putting 5/8 U-bolts on there. So we got those off of Rough Country, the U-bolts. The plates were just factory Dodge ones. So they want you to check them after 50 miles, check them after 500, and then every 3,000 after that. So we'll go ahead and stick this in the truck. The torque specifications I gave you actually came from ALLDATA for the factory Dodge U-bolts. Rough Country did not send any torque specifications for their U-bolts, so we just used the factory Dodge for them. So that's it. We just shown you how to replace the U-bolts and bottom brackets or shackles for a Dodge truck. Don't forget to click the link in the description, which will take you to our website for a full write-up. You can also click that subscribe button you placed in the middle for you. On the right, you'll find a recommended video just for you. And on the left side, you'll see our recent upload. Thanks for watching another episode of DIYguy.net.